Liebe Grüße. Oh, guten Morgen. Guten Morgen, Keks. Schön, dass du da bist. Cheers an der Stelle. So. Ist mir wurscht. So, das haben wir jetzt noch gar nicht geschaut. Und ganz kurz was schauen. Gesendet. Nö. So. Gut. Das heißt, das bleibt wieder an mir hängen. Egal. I freeze mein Mikrofon. Oh, ich habe schon 210 von 1000. Okay. Was haben wir die Punkte eigentlich? So. Hey Keks, du hast ja sicher auch den Game Pass, ne? Wo sehe ich das mit den Punkten, wie viel das ich da habe? Auf meinem Profil oder so, oder? Ah. Ja, zuletzt gespielt. Fortnite! Ah, da, 16.948 von dem Erfolgsteil. Was kann man mit dem machen? Nichts. Da kann man nichts machen. Egal. Ich starte zum Beispiel. Nö, 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 nö. Das kennt ihr eh schon. Ja. Egal. Du hast ja diese Punkte, da steht dieses G, keine Ahnung. Du kriegst dann nicht nur die Prozent, sondern du hast da beim Spielen, das steht 210 von 1000 zum Beispiel. Kann man mit den Punkten da was tun oder ist das einfach nur, weil du der Folge freigeschalten hast? Ich habe mich nie damit beschäftigt.
Those chattering teeth, that frost-burnt skin. Looks like someone just checked Cloister off their sightseeing list.
Weiß nicht, was ich von dem Kloster halten soll. Das ist das nächste. Es ist kalt. Mhm. Genau die. Sind die einfach da? Kann man damit was tun? Oder ist das einfach so? Take this. But we don't know what to do. So, was ist unser nächstes? Das ist da unten, gell? Da war das Archivar. Sollte vielleicht zuerst noch optional. La Places Garden. Das war doch das Ding gewesen da hinten, oder? Ja. Da. Ich bin nicht pro Artist Choice. Ja. Ich mache jetzt das kurz, damit ich das mache. Das werden der Gamescore sein. Bei dem Microsoft-Punkt erhältst du nur, wenn du das Spiel kaufst, ne? Also musst du hinten rein. Ich tue da mal weg. Man möchte ja niemanden
Heard that
wehtun.
rift near the archive has destabilized. Must be a sign. The Protectorate's latest action clearly runs counter to the plan. Mark my supposition. It's only a matter of time until we're called upon to take back the archive.
Schon die Gamerscore funktioniert in Microsoft. Okay. Moment. Wie komme ich auf das? Was ist das? Ach Gott. Wie? Das da? Hm, hm. Nein, ich habe keinen Gutscheincode. Ja, aber wo finde ich das Rewards-Scheiß-Teil? Au, au. Jetzt blicke ich ja nicht mehr durch. Na, also Keks, wir blicken jetzt beide nicht mehr durch. Solo-Leveling. Ist mir das wurscht. Xbox Play Anywhere, Spielangebote, Tipps für Sie, neue Spiele. Bald verfügbare. Okay, interessant. Top kostenlos, ist mir wurscht. Trends am häufigsten. Hm. Was ist das habe, ja? Na, ich wollte kein Video aufmachen. Ja, und wo finde ich die scheiß River-Punkte? Geht das nur über die Homepage oder was? Zombie-Aufstand. Nice. In Kürze nicht mehr verfügbar. Steamwords Bild. Octopath Traveler 2 ist ab 1.12. der mal im X-Pass, Xbox Game Pass und Octopath Traveler normal auch nicht. Scheiße. Übersehen. Ja, er sagt, ich hab die App nicht, aber eigentlich habe ich die App. Aber eigentlich. Da, App. App! Das ist die App, was ich habe, aber ich komme da nicht hin. Ah. Meine Apps in der Bibliothek kann sagen, was? Was für ein Scheiß. Wo hast du das jetzt gefunden? Ich komme da echt nicht hin. Bestellverlauf, Xbox runter, Enden an Rückerstattung, Datenschutz. Ja. Hm. Naja. Ist er? Ach, aber gern. Das will nicht funktionieren. Es möchte nicht funktionieren. Diese Kacke. Kommt da nicht ran. Und wie viele Punkte brauchst du, damit du wieder einen Monat Ding hast? Einen Monat Game Pass. Prämien-Tab. Ich habe keinen Prämien-Tab. That's the point. Den sagt mir nicht in meiner App. Also. 5 Euro Guthabenkarte kostet knapp 5000 Punkte. Ja, gut. Kann man den Rest eh ausrechnen. Dann.
Halt. The Oracle Laureate sent ahead to expect someone matching your description. However, he said nothing about admitting questionable allies. Cultist. Agitators are not permitted inside Laplace's garden. Your companion will have to wait outside.
How'd you like to find your insides waiting outside?
I find that an improbable outcome were we to engage in violent conflict.
Erfordert Führung. Ach,
Laureate
keine Ahnung.
Beckett did impress the importance of not delaying you. Very well, head on in. But behave yourselves. The garden is something of a fragile ecosystem.
Okay. Gar nicht gewusst, dass ich mit dir so viele Probleme kriegen kann. Wüt. War schon dazu gut. Werbung beginnt in 5 Minuten. Ja, das hilft ja nicht. Wir nehmen die Werbung hin.
Ah, Agent, I have a message for you.
Hast du?
I was not expecting you to be in the company of a cultist.
A cultist and her extremely sharp knife. Shall I introduce you?
No, that won't be necessary. Where was I? Oh, yes, I remember now. On behalf of the Order of the Ascendant and her impermeable wisdom, the presiding bishop Ruth Bassar, welcome to Laplace's garden. The presiding bishop is presently indisposed, but I've been instructed to direct you to the Artificer Laureate for whatever pressing matter has brought you to the garden. She's working in Belvedere Hall's secondary courtyard. Enter the large building at the top of the mesa ahead and follow the first hall on your right.
The first hall on the right. So. Fangen wir mal langsam an.
Oh, yes. The vicar did ask me to direct you to him. How positively forgetful of me. He should be waiting for you in Belvedere Hall's main courtyard at the top of the stairs.
Okay.
The Artificer Laureate is head of the Department of Applied Scientism, overseeing the exemplars, or craftsmen, of our order. Weapons and technology all fall under her purview. Oh no, not at all. The presiding bishop routinely spends time in a sensory deprivation chamber to hone her mental faculties. Of course, she does seem to be logging more hours in the chamber of late, but I'm certain that's all part of the plan. The rest of the Laureate Council is capable of managing affairs while the presiding bishop is occupied. Really, it's no reason for concern. Nothing in the garden is. Look around you. I don't see a battlefield. Do you?
Ah, okay. Gut, dann Reward-Punkte habe ich eh nicht.
All conflict is transient in nature. To dwell on the negativity of a moment is to risk missing the opportunity of what comes next. Those in the garden have enough perspective to remain present and to focus on what matters: science and progress.
Mhm.
And you for recognizing such quality of vision. But now, I fear I have kept you long past an ideal duration. May all your problems precede solutions.
Okay. Naja, das ist nicht viel da.
Is it just me? Or does something seem... Oh, never mind.
Ich habe Fertigkeitspunkte. 2 Stück. Ach, Herzen. Das ist aber Kaufsatz. Oh. Level 23, okay. So, ich habe gesagt gehabt, alles was blau ist, tue ich weg. Die 2. Die hat 61. Die werden ja durch. Einmal. Die hat 32, die nämlich. Der Schallgedämpft mit 38. Gerade einen Schalldämpfer ausrüsten, da braucht ihr die Dinge dazu, gell? Ein Schalldämpfer drauf, dann büßt du wieder Dinge. Ah, ja. Werkbank? Gibt es auch in der Werkbank? Oh, no, no. Guten Schleier, war das nicht das geile Ding? Wollte ich ja gar nicht mehr hergeben. Die Friesjacke wollte ich auch nicht hergeben. Jacke des toten Mannes, gehärtete Schnittfeste, kalte mal. Bombenanzug. Da gucken wir uns. Ich habe noch was zum Verkaufen. Ich bin auch so ein Tipp.
letting you off there, Charles. That's your third conviction today. People will start to worry.
Entschuldige. Was haben wir da? Ah. Okay. Kommst du denn da raus? Gut. Na, 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 na.
On a scale of 1 to 100, how pleased are you
Das
with
schaut
the
aus wie das
garden
Ding.
in its current state? Please, try to capture your exact satisfaction to the nearest 10th integer.
100? Certainly. That's the right answer, isn't it? I can show my math if you need. I'd really love to stay.
Determining the remainder of your stay in Laplace's garden is not the purpose of this survey, but your unprompted insecurity has been noted.
Spontane Unsicherheit, okay. Ja gut, Toiletten, wo man sich in die Augen schauen kann dabei.
A second makeup exam will knock me off, so I hope you
Was ist denn das? Aha.
studied this time, Briar. You may begin now.
Right. No pressure.
Under pressure. Kann nur ihr so schauen, naja. Cool. Darf Dinge mitnehmen. Was sind das da? Darf er mitnehmen? Das tut nicht. Scheiß Radio.
What a lamentable state of affairs. I remember the days when Laplace's garden lived up to its estimable purpose. Now look at it. The fountain in disrepair, pedagogy in the park, even the lights above our heads have winked out like stars taken down from the sky.
Im Park wird Unterricht gehalten, sag mal, was passt da dran nicht?
War? Not with the corporatists, surely. That seems to have calmed down, for the moment at least. Oh, you must mean our little ideological dispute with the Protectorate. Piffle. My dear pupil, that is nothing but distraction. The real war is happening here, inside the garden. We are battling for humanity's future, and victory balances on a knife's edge. Nevertheless, one must persist. The plan is good. The shadow of ignorance cannot withstand its light. I knew you had a knowledgeable look about you. That would be wonderful. Thank you, dear. There's a panel just here. I will supervise from a respectable distance, but know that I am with you in theory, like the architect's own guiding hand.
Ja, ja. Brauch Hecken, Öf, geht sich das aus? Nein, so schlecken nicht. Wir machen das noch. Sind der Bad rein durchstöhnen, da heraus ist alles legal. Oder? Oder wie war das jetzt? Das ist Stehlen wieder. Soll ich mir jetzt damit wirklich auskennen, was ich störe und was nicht? Das kann ich wieder nehmen. Gut. Also schaut darin schon cool aus. Bitte. Bitte. Please. Bitte. Nicht das Kabel. Nicht das Kabel. Bist. Was ist. Na, gibt der Bulle einen Frieden, ist das biestlichste. Na, das kannst du doch echt nicht mehr sein. Danke. Bitte um Anti-Joy. Na, Anti-Joy ist nicht wurscht. Bearbeite die Rissdaten.
Smart researchers patronize the scientician's surplus. Quality goods at algorithmically determined prices.
Kommen wir da hoch? So?
Agent, over here.
So?
Well, this is a welcome confluence of events. Why, without you, Gertie and I wouldn't be alive. And any hope of peace between the Order and Auntie's choice would be over. Shame about all the disorder. The negotiations had not been going as smoothly as I'd hoped, it's true, but we were making progress. While making our escape, we encountered one of the renegades of my order, wounded and dying. He sought to unburden himself, now convinced Wiley's calculations were wrong. He told us all about that terrible De Vries woman's plan, and theorized you must have stopped her. Well, I think that's what he said. There was quite a lot of gurgling. You have mine and Gertie's utmost gratitude for intervening. Had she succeeded in assassinating us, it would have terminated any hope for peace. Officially, not at present. Gertie and I have kept up communication through back channels in the hope that the discussions can be reconvened in due time. It is my earnest belief that this is the optimal course to chart for the Order, and for Arcadia. Though we could certainly use assistance from an outside force like yourself.
Ja, gern.
To begin, I believe you would need to put forth efforts in good faith with each of the two groups. Earning the trust of both sides is essential. Once you've worked your way up to meeting our respective leaders, you must convince them to consider joining forces. Oh, really? Perhaps the challenge rating is far less than I've hitherto calculated. Well, obviously you'll likely have to act as an intermediary between Ruth and Auntie, which will require some verbal finesse. But let's worry about that step upon reaching it. Transplendent. Remember, seek out ways to help both sides, engender trust. Gertie and I can let you know when it's time to move forward. In the meantime, I might recommend you work on honing your oratory skills. Our presiding bishop and Auntie Cleo can be challenging to debate with.
Exactly.
Was? Ich muss zuerst mit ihm reden, was? Oh Gott, das heißt, ich muss jetzt schon mal, was ist das? Dagmar. Wo ist denn das? Brettor muss ich da wieder erst haben. Ja. So, wer bist doch du? Okay.
You. I don't know who you are. But if you thought it wise to bring a cultist into the heart of Order territory, you are deeply foolish. I have not the slightest theory as to how you bypassed our guards. But if it was through violence, be assured, it will be returned exponentially.
Was tust du? Ach, du gehst mir echt schon wieder so. Ach. Was für heute hast du vor, ha? Was hast du vor? Was hast du vor? Investier da, hä? Ganze Zeit nur lästig, das. Na.
Exactly. Though, to be honest, I was thinking of filleting you, but it didn't seem worth getting Artificer all over me.
I shall be the judge of her trustworthiness myself. There is a cultist-centric issue the Order needs resolved. I suspect you are capable of doing such. If you are not, I cannot trust you, and certainly cannot allow you to see Ruth.
If these cultists are suffering the same affliction of being traitorous curs as the others seem to be, then I look forward to killing them.
My task is this. A myriad of cultists have taken over the settlement of Newton, which is a nearby site of historical but not strategic significance. I want them gone. Once there was a bridge stretching from the settlement to the archive, but it was destroyed by a rift. Best keep your distance should you travel there.
As As much as I'd welcome the bloodshed, it may be wise for me to avoid members of the Dawn until I get their treachery sorted.
I'll withhold my appreciation until this task is complete. May you act within the equation's confines.
Get quarter. Sag mal. Gut, dann fahren wir halt wieder nach Breton. Was ist das da? Geh, Bulli! 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 Jetzt bin ich ja noch falsch, oder? Nein, ich bin richtig. Da muss ich rein. Wieder daher. Prätor. Praetor. Präator. Keine Ahnung, wie man schreibt. Ich habe eine Chance. Parasol ist jetzt nicht schlecht, aber nehmen wir Niles mit. Ich bin nicht wütend. So. So, wer kommt mir da am besten hin?
Even
Just a
standing
minute.
this close to central control is a major infraction. You need to leave. Now.
Jetzt nicht. Gibt's einen Hintereingang? I guess. I guess not. Doch. Okay, die galvarische Karte. Was für das Technik, oder? Was hat er jetzt gesagt? Hacken oder Technik? Technik. Muss doch irgendwie einen Hintereingang geben. Offensichtlich nicht. Oder schon? Aha. Was haben wir da? Bin ich da? Oh mein Gott! Es gibt einen Hintereingang, aber das auch ist Stealth. Und hier Stealth hier herumrennen. Oh mein Gott! Das würde heißen, ich brauche eigentlich ein Messer. Ich habe ein Messer, ne? Woher bekam das nicht? Dann. Ich bin nicht wütend. Ei, ei, ei. Weg immer.
Oh, how we prevail, us above all else who fail. Ist ja irgendwie, oder das ist ein Kack.
I see an unfriendly soup.
Seems like...
Let me know.
Notification. Indecision. Hope that wasn't in front.
Geschissen, oder?
Friendly company. They're mine. Productive influences. Weapon prime. Work on, Commander. Don't make me avenge you.
Ja, gut. Wo sind die Schwestern? Wow. Mamma mia. Oh je. Der erste ist schon tot.
Troublemaker approaching.
Da ist zurückgesperrt, das ist super. Komm mal. Ich hab keine Technikphobie. Lass mir mal. Was ist die, was ich angelegt gehabt habe? Jetzt.
Got my lamp going up. What if I go and see?
Dieser interested. Wow. Ich knie eh schon.
I will restore my rifle and avenge my death.
You court's low, Commander. Ready to win. I'm the one you're worried about. Flashing before my eyes, Commander. Revive me. Knew you had my.
Ui.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Deutscher. Ach. Aha. Okay, mehr gibt's nicht. Aha.
So, Dagmar didn't betray us to the Sentinels. She is a Sentinel with a fucking office here in Central Control. It's enough to make one take leave of their sanity.
Good thing you didn't start with much then.
I'm just going to pretend I didn't hear that. Fortunately, there's an easy solution to Dagmar's betrayal, one which involves removing her head from her body. Or maybe we should start with the disemboweling? So many choices.
Well, as a Helia Leitinger, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised you've made it this far. In addition to your wonderful thirst for wanton violence, you were always bright. though still somehow too thoroughly deluded to apprehend the truth. But then again, you never really wanted to, did you? Yes, well, can it truly even be considered betrayal if it was always lies? And Aza's willful ignorance made her the perfect candidate when I started the Dawn at the Consul's behest.
What are you talking about? There were cultists before me!
No, there were not. The fiction of a cult was born out of the need to convince the Sovereign to return to the true spirit of the Protectorate. The Consul feared he was too weak. You know nothing. Society needs to be controlled for the greater good, by any means necessary. Or would you prefer a more corporate way of life? If you have issue with the nature of humankind, perhaps you should take it up with the Grand Architect.
Dagmar! All this... This can't be right. How can you spout such lies? Our cause is righteous. It... has to be.
And there it is. I almost felt sorry for you, Azahelia. You were so pathetic. So willing to believe specious arguments backed with only the flimsiest of proofs. Ah, well, such is life. But your usefulness is not yet at an end. Your death will put me back in the Consul's good graces. Goodbye, Aza.
No, that's too quick. What about... No, not painful enough. Yes. Yes, that's it. I just need to find a piece of heat-conducting metal and something to peel the skin effectively. I've no idea what you're speaking of. The Glorious Dawn is the future of Arcadia. Dagmar must die violently because she betrayed us. I know of no other way to act.
Ich find's nur die Lächen. Ich nehm da das Zeug mit. Ich weiß, dass wir am Gelände sind. Hello!
Give the order and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Hit the broadside of a freighter. Hey, got a distraction for you. Troublemaker approaching.
Schaut sehr gesprungen aus. Menschenkenntnis?
I find my next victim trying to a hostile combatant.
Ach Gottchen.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Ja? Da warum?
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Hä?
Give the order, and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Was så fikk jeg Nüsschen? Ui, ui, ui. Ich wollte eigentlich nie so ein Radar schlagen, aber... Ja nun. Ist eigentlich so still und heimlich eine. Jawohl. Ach, feiges Nüsschen. Er wird schon wieder kommen. Ziemlich große Wahrscheinlichkeit. Ja, doch. Ziemlich große Wahrscheinlichkeit. Ah. Ui. So, schauen wir uns da außen um. Bam, 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 bam. Nein, nein, nein. So, was haben wir da rum? Im Alter von 115 Jahren. Wow. Wow.
Sharp enough. Hostiles nearby.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say...
weiter? No. Okay, cool. Cool. Selbstreparierend. Krass. Krasser Stillstand. Echt krass. Eine Werkbank. Toll. Reduziert die Munitionskosten, das ist nicht. Obwohl, warte mal. Fernkampf nehmen wir jetzt mal. Okay, ganz herunten müsste die, oder? Nein, ist sie nicht. 38, gell? Wo sind die, was ich gesehen gehabt habe? Okay. Was machst du? Fehler, falsch. Was? Das waren alle drei falsch. Das waren doch jetzt alle drei falsch. Ja, Entschuldigung, mach ich nicht mehr. Schade, ich komme da nicht rein. Hm. Da kommt man sicher an der Steine, also über Sprengstoff. Es gibt immer einen zweiten Weg. Warum? Okay. Vielleicht auch nicht. Ui. So, zack, zack, zack. So, und doch. Sag ich doch. Ja, okay, nicht ganz. Okay, zur ganz weiten Weg. So. Ah. Ach nö. Macht aber auch keinen Spaß, wenn es von Seiten weg gibt. Darf ich nicht? No second way. What the hell? Liegt noch was oder was? Ah. Zwei Lamperl. Schlamperl. Lampe. Ui, wupp.
As a Helia Leitinger is still at large, all guards loyal to the Protectorate converge on my position at once.
Ja, ja. Und das macht halt über Tee. Tea time.
Check enemy light just turned on. Right to it then.
Oops.
Refilling my weapon. Carefully They covered our dues.
Ma, Alter! Nice!
Aggressor ahead.
Quarry found. That cover spot looks much better.
Aua. Der Idiot, echt jetzt. Niles, du bist und bleibst ein Trottel.
Ready to waste it. On your command.
Rake was
their trespass against us.
Enemy inbound. Must stop.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Ah ja. Ach Gottchen. Hoch und runter, runter, hoch, keine Ahnung. Egal. Dieser Lift. Mhm, die ist unten. Weg de Bacht. Ah. Ihr habt doch keine Ahnung. Hä?
Enemy spotted.
Questions?
Okay. Aha. Ah. Ich glaube, er möchte noch nicht eine. Okay. Die Tür ist versperrt. Aha. Aha. Oh, der ist offen. Toll. Okay, das wird jetzt vielleicht bis zu erklären. Himmel war schon Zwirn. Ich hab die Schnauze voll von dir. Morgen, Niki. Da geht's jetzt zu der da konfrontiere. Jetzt aber zuerst da oben, gell? Die Befürchtung, dass das kein schlaues Ende ist. Zum Grab. Okay. Was bist du schon wieder für ein Arschloch? Gehen wir jetzt erst in den Keller da drüben. Zur Dagmar. Oh, ist der Frische.
Let me know when you need a distraction.
Leiche gefunden, ja wo? Ja toll, ja toll. Ach Gott. Das ist ein feiges Huhn. Geh mal aus dem Weg, Niles. Was ist denn das da? Ja, okay. Ui. Mann, Niles, du gibst mir echt schon... Oh. Statt dass du auch so hilfst, stehst du lieber bei mir rum. Und stehst mir im Weg. Versteckt sich keiner am Klo. Toll, mit der Heilung. Okay. Da ist keiner. Wow. Aha. Ja. Gleich sag mal. Ah, jetzt mal. Der Zugang zur Waffenkammer? Die Waffenkammer ist da draußen. Sie ist da drinnen.
Dagmar would never let herself be cornered. She's sure to have an escape route. We should find it.
Ist das jetzt optional mit der... Okay. Zu einem ordentlichen Arsenal. Gut.
Ah! You're still alive! No, let's not be too hasty here. You seem a rational person. There must be something we can do to resolve this peacefully. Please don't let Asa get her hands on me.
Why are you talking to them, Dagmar? I'm the one you must answer to.
Voraussetzung nicht erfüllt. Warum? Lass uns mal.
Well, I'm waiting to hear your ineffectual arguments as to why you should be spared. And then I'll kill you. You can start by telling me why. Why'd you do it, and why me?
Why? I'm a loyal subject to the True Protectorate. What other reason is there? When the Consul tasked me to help save the colony, I did not even think to ask why. And you were an obvious choice. So lost, so dead inside. But then you went berserk. I never could have imagined how you'd take to the killing and mayhem. You brought me great praise from the Consul. Until you started asking questions and killing the wrong people. Which wrong people didn't she kill? We were supposed to work through intimidation and the perceived threat to our system. Sure, maybe kill some subjects, those that could possibly become threats to the Protectorate, but not the dozens she slaughtered. For Matriarch's sake, she was killing vigilance. And then she started asking questions that would have led to her discovering the truth. She had to die before the Consul decided to cut the link between Asa, him, and the Dawn. Me. The Consul feared that the Sovereign wasn't up to the task he inherited. He actually believed the subjects no longer needed such a firm guiding hand. So the Consul set to creating a challenge for the Sovereign to rise to make manifest the hidden dangers he refused to see. It began with labeling political subversives members of a fictitious cult. When that didn't work, the Consul enlisted me to make the glorious dawn a reality.
Okay.
Enough of this blathering on. It's well past time for Dagmar and her life to part ways. As I told you before, there's only death for those who would betray the cult.
Okay.
She's dead. As am I. Our enthusiasm got the better of us. She should have suffered more. It was too quick a death for one who betrayed not only me, but the whole of the Dawn. Now that Dagmar is dead, I'll be leading the Dawn into the glorious future. True. There may be those that do not accept my leadership, but they will die. The Dawn is too important to disband. What little risk any of them may pose doesn't concern me. I can send out a general message from here, informing the cells that the previous exalted leader has betrayed us and has been dealt with, and that I am now in charge. I suspect some will simply jump into the closest rift. And to be perfectly candid, I'm hoping there are more than a few that refuse to acknowledge their new leader. Enough to keep my knife skills up, at least. It's done. Let's leave this place. It sickens me.
Ja, warte mal. Die Leiche ist weg, ich kann nicht... Ah, da. Voll toll! Voll toll! Ah. Ewig schaffen gehen. Weiß ich nicht. Musst du das? Die Frage ist, gehört das nur zum Grundstück vom Haus? Oder ist das schon Gemeindebereich? Dementsprechend ist das zu behandeln. Bei der Gehweg, was da vorne umführt, beim Haus von meinem Vermieter, gehört nämlich der Gemeinde. Und dafür hat die Gemeinde zu sorgen und nicht er. Weil ansonsten kannst du da vorne, wenn das dein Grundstück ist, kannst du da einfach zwei so Dinger hinstellen und darf da keiner gehen. Dann kann sich keiner verletzen, dann brauchst du nicht rahmen. Und ansonsten geht es ja nichts an. Ja, setz mir nicht immer so im Weg, ihr Deppen. Okay. Wo bin ich da? Okay, bin da mit. Ist darin noch was zum Finden? Nö. Nö. Schauen wir uns das grob unten an. Sehr ernst. Das ist doch nicht euer Ernst, oder? Jetzt bin ich wieder da. Naja, kann er was aufmachen? Schlussknacken. Schlussknacken. Bei 14. Ah jo. Okay. Ja, dass das so ein Geheimweg ist. Das war erst einmal drauf gekommen. Und jetzt nämlich da draußen bin. Ah, von da zu da. Hm. Und jetzt? Lässt du mich jetzt rein? Was? Oh.
Uh-oh, Commander's almost dead.
So ein Blödsinn, ich bin nicht almost dead. Hm. Sowieso wieder reisen und ich muss aufs Klo.
Und dann habe ich so einen Waschlappen, Alter.
Die Ritter von Waschlappen. Ihr kennt meinen Waschlappen noch nicht. Das ist auch noch niedlich. Ja. Ja. So. Hat irgendwer noch Fragen? Ich bin tot, ich muss sterben, hab mich lieb. Bin doch hier. Bin doch hier. Bin nicht da. Chicken McNuggets. Nuggets McChicken. Chicken McNuggets. Matcha werden wir werden, Matcha werden wir sein. Doch als schönster Mann zieh ich ins Altersheim ein. Oh Gottchen! Kinder! Wir sind ein Satire-Channel. Ironie, Sarkasmus, das alles ist da. Aber nicht ernst. Weil Ernst ist 3 Jahre alt und hat hier nichts zu suchen. Ah, Ernst. Ernst ist Ernst. So. Zuerst dem Ohren helfen, damit ich überhaupt was... Ach. Okay. Priorat bin ich ja gerade. Wo waren die? Das ist nicht ein Priorat, das ist bei der Ding im Anfangsding gewesen. Wartele. Spürhund. Das ist toll. Ah. Gut, wir wissen jetzt wohin, die ist da herüben. Ist das draußen schon lange. Und dann? Oh, die Ines wieder mit. glaube, da ist das wurscht, wenn die Ines dabei ist. Wollen wir das da mal putzen? Cool.
Looks like the second choice has got a new shipment of swill. Gave it a try. Needs some aging, but not too bad.
What? I was just with Barney. He said we're not getting any new shipments for months. What did he let you try?
Well, I maybe didn't run it by him.
Extra?
Spread mucus, half off, today only.
Finest star wipe on it.
That wasn't booze. That was shipwrecks.
Really? Barney should start selling it then. It's better than half his stock.
I was under the impression that Free Market Station was open to all. Why am I being accosted?
Free Market Station is open to all. You've been gallivanting about, asking every...
Okay. Friedmesser. Dabei was mir gefällt. That's okay.
I am inspired. The information I'm collecting here shall be of historical significance someday. Surely you can appreciate
I'm sure that information wouldn't help at all in clearing us out of the station years from now. I'll be watching you.
Da steht. Der ist jetzt lang gestanden. Ja.
Hey, you there. If you're interested... Greetings. Are you perhaps interested in advancing the knowledge of Arcadia's history through scientific exploration? What am I saying? Of course you are. Please, do tell me anything you might know about the crash of the ACS Free Market. Drat! It's mortifying that my options would be so limited that I must resort to random chance to achieve my aims. Do pardon my forwardness. I saw that you were a new arrival, but I held out some hope that you might be able to enlighten me where the station populace has not. As an archivist, it's my duty to collect and record hitherto unrecorded knowledge wherever it can be found. But my earnest questions have been met with suspicion. You are correct. Unfortunately, I'll take that question to mean that I can't interview you for more information. Fiddlesticks. If some independent preservationist would be willing to assist me in discovering the truth, I certainly would appreciate it. That's great. I can offer you a stipend from my exploratory budget for anything you might manage to discover. Converse with the locals, peer into unturned corners, and see what your able hand might unearth. I look forward to furthering the cause of history with you. I'd ask about in the saloon and the bazaar. Both are places where gossip flies about like so many tarot rays. Sub Rosa likely has some information about the crash, but I'm not sure where. You also might be able to find some intact portion of the ship amidst all of the station's wreckage. Take a look around. I'm sure you'll be able to get farther on your own.
Wow. Geht's dir gut? Ja, die geht's dir gut. Ah.
Contraptions don't explode no more. Honest.
Ich will mit der Wanda reden.
Glad there are people out here like you. Gives hope. Both of us, well, we're forever in your debt. Ah, before I forget, here, this is for you. Thank you ever so much for freeing my father.
My friend from Placid Waters. Appreciate you fetching the pitch ball Millie got me. And of course, the escort out of there. Though mostly, the pitch ball. Wonderful, wonderful. So good to see Millie again. Don't know how to do anything here, but I can sing to my heart's content. You heading out? Do take care. Again, much obliged.
Meals currently sold with, preparing sniveling servitude protocol complete. Greetings, most valued and attractive customer. What may this unit rehydrate for you? All wares were at some point cooked fresh.
5% Rabatt, weil ich vertrauenswürdig bin.
Error. Road sales grandstanding not found.
Oh!
Garment's here. Come ganderize.
Get caught unawares all you like. My armor will keep you safe.
I'm beginning to reach the tail end of my patience.
Stranger, seen my fix? Hope you're about to offer to rid me of this damn fool.
There is no ridding yourself of me save through violence, and any according attempt would be a grave error. I came to meet with the information broker for, Protectorate business, Protectorate reasons. However, I find myself foiled at near every turn. None within the Protectorate would defy an arbiter and expect to live. Regrettably, I cannot make the locals see reason without rendering myself unable to learn what I seek.
Even polite entreaties don't see most getting an invite to the broker. And you've been anything but. See, you may have thought you said have an audience, but what you actually said was let him assassinate.
Do I look like a sentinel to you? No, don't answer that. My point is that if I wanted to kill everyone here, we would not be having this obnoxious conversation.
No matter what this fella says, he's not going to convince me to trust him. He's a walking security risk.
Eine Woche Geschirr waschen, ne?
You suggest a partnership? An arbiter working closely with a third party is unheard of. But I suppose if I've no choice...
Interesting thought. Occurs to me there might just be something that needs looking into. Within the Golden Ridge locale on Dorado, there's a refugee camp. It's unassuming, quiet-like. Most of the folks there just want to be left alone. They see to the few needs they have by working with the broker, but we ain't heard from them in a fortnight and change. Serves to reason something untoward may have transpired there. You see your way to looking into that, maybe we'll talk. Great! Take the lap canid with you. I've had enough of his excitability, and so have my customers.
I don't claim to be pleased with the circumstances surrounding this co-investigation, but perhaps we may surprise one another. I'm Arbiter Tristan Rao.
Ist das jetzt ein neuer Begleiter für mich?
You know of me already, even though you are an outsider? Interesting. Perhaps this co-investigation will be more compelling than I anticipated. I shall meet you at the camp. Let us hope we both arrive there intact. I shall see you at the refugee camp. Hopefully they shan't be chagrined by my presence.
Oh, come now, Prospero, you've been on that stage hundreds of times. This perturbation looks bad on you, and you're not one for looking bad. Terribly sorry you've got me ruminating. A man of my persuasion shouldn't stoop to such self-deprecation, especially in front of prospective customers. You've identified me properly. But information transference is the lifeblood of Free Market Station, and if you want a transfusion, you'll have to grant me a spot of help. I'm in charge of keeping the patrons of the saloon entertained. Normally this does not present an issue, but I learned that an old flame of mine shall attend my next performance. My resolve is uncharacteristically flagging. I find myself fixating on the most minute of issues. I need something to bolster my confidence.
Ja.
Liquid courage has never failed me, but I have a discerning palate. The Automech chef in the bazaar sells my preferred brand of alcohol, though it can be headstrong. You see, I can't just drink any old swill from the bar. My refined palate can only stomach one drink. Iceberg-aged whiskey. Something of a collector's item, I'm told.
Den Tresor.
Now, if you'll excuse me, an artist must be granted solitude to properly amass his mental forces.
You're part of our crew. That makes you
Like you.
friend.
You got gumption.
Das ist das, das ist das.
My gear has the fewest holes out of any close-on station.
Welcome to our stall. We hope this is the what may this unit rehydrate for you. Yes, iceberg-aged whiskey is currently on reserve for Prospero Palo. Current customer is not Prospero Palo. Unit cannot vend to current customer. Scanning error. Cannot ascertain identity of current customer. Purging all vending restrictions. Eliminating one restriction. Vending iceberg-aged whiskey complete. Thank you for your patronage. Shop here to acquire fine food for cheap.
Oh ja. Ich hab den depperten Eisberg-Whisky.
As it happens, standing in one place and focusing on not being nervous does not, in fact, help one not be nervous.
Ja.
My friend. Excellent. Thank you. Very well. You wish to know about the crash, yes? Are you prepared for a sordid tale of drama and woe? Everyone knows that the free market's captain was a hopeless romantic, especially disposed to giving too much of her heart to those inclined to break it. The final betrayal came from a dashing rogue smuggler who vanished with most of her bits. The good captain had about all she could endure. With nothing to live for, the aggrieved captain sent the free market into a suicidal tailspin. The crew attempted to wrest the controls from her to save them from their fate, but alas, too late. That's all I know. I thank you for your help once again. And now I must get ready for my set.
Aha! That's it?
You just bought a shooter from not a weapons store, right?
Greetings! How has the data collection fared? Finally, a breakthrough! Let's hear it. How did the ACS free market meet its end? So their highest-ranking troops can't even put aside personal issues for the collective. That can't be healthy. Aside from the crash, what occurred in the ship's final moments? An incompetent captain and an incompetent crew. Tisk tisk. Last question. Were there any contributing factors to the crash? Anything that might recontextualize what actually happened? Lacking this information is especially unfortunate. But very well. I suppose that's all I'll be able to get from you. This report is going to bear some glaring absences, which is unfortunate. Still, I wouldn't have been able to get this far without your help. Here's something for your time. It would have been more if I'd been able to complete this, but there's nothing for that now. With you as well. I'll certainly keep you in mind for any further information gathering escapades. Now I need to get this report to my superiors. Thanks again.
Latest contraband came in. Looked like quite the haul.
Dorado. Okay. Weiter schon mal? Ich glaube nicht, dass ich da schon mal war. Toll. Ja, ich war schon mal da. Okay. Jetzt kommt man da hinten hin. Hau. Ich werde hin. Jetzt komme ich da hin. Oh mein Gott. Sprite, was tust du? Jetzt ist er offen, jetzt komme ich da hin. Ich werde hin. Aber schaut jetzt nicht gerade sehr einladend aus. Gibt's vielleicht noch irgendwo so Spulen? Das ist zu. Das ist auch zu. Drum. Keine Ahnung, was das ist. Was ist das da rum alles?
So you did come. Good. I'm not partial to working with those given to second thoughts. It seems we arrive on a desolate scene. I don't know what transpired, but whatever it was killed the refugees to a person. As an arbiter, I bear a strong stomach. But if you've any reservations about witnessing destruction visited upon the innocent, you'd best steel yourself. I hope your words are true, for carnage is a more than apt descriptor today. I've some theories on the refugees' killers, but I remain unsatisfied. Although I am not required to do so as an arbiter, I would care to acquire proof. We operate under the Sovereign's indefatigable will. Thus, we do not need proof. But my training was somewhat unique in that it emphasized the value of thorough investigation. Let us comb the remnants of this charnel house.
Ist okay. Solange genug Bits für mich rausspringen, ist mir das wurscht, was wir tun. Holy crap.
These people could have been saved if they simply hadn't deviated from the paradigm.
Hochsicherheitsschließfach. Lass mal schauen. Na, noch bespreche ich nichts mit ihm.
Was this without the Sovereign's guidance?
Medizin 5, okay. Jetzt geht's. Okay. Gut, dass ich mir Punkte überlassen habe. Fully loaded.
Shame about all this blood. I just polished these boots.
Das ist deine einzigen Sorgen sind. Wahnsinn. Aha. Okay.
Is that? Yes, that's an incisor, all right.
Ooh. Okay. Ich will mit dir noch nicht reden. Ich bin heute fertig mit meiner Ding. Ich hab noch nicht alles durch. Geh du nur weil. Ja, das ist Maria. Ja. Aber jetzt alles durch? Oh mein Gott. So. Okay. Offensichtlich alles durch. Also gut. Okay. Wir haben da ein bisschen Probleme.
I cannot help but feel a pang for these people, cut down without a hope of defense. We must uncover what transpired here. Let's hear it. An encampment such as this normally would possess no means for long-band communications. Was there anything remarkable about it? Good observation. Suffice it to say, the Protectorate would not take kindly to such a theft. Did you have anything else? I doubt it factored in their inadequacy in the face of a superior force, assuming there was a superior force. The distinct lack of automechanical corpses around us supports your point. It seems the defenders did not defend. The fact that this camp isn't a bullet-strewn ruin suggests it was wiped out by something precise, or at least not as destructive as traditional weapons of war. Did you learn anything by examining the body? Interesting. Dragoon automechs wield shock cannons, and the refugees may have had some for defensive purposes. That automechanicals would fall in the camp's defense is logical. That there would only be one is not. Did you notice anything interesting about it? Then it was fighting blind. Doesn't seem like something a defensive automech should be doing. You're certain you've combed the place to your liking? Then let us debrief and see if we can deduce what transpired here. Have you any theories as to what killed these people? A good first observation, and one I concur with. Too little damage, no signs of traditional firearms. Have any theories about the automechs that did this? My thoughts exactly. How do you believe they were compromised? I may have a strong theory, but I do not have a definitive answer. Indulge me. How do you think the mechanicals were corrupted? It's too convenient. I submit that the refugees predominantly used the local shortwave tower to control their automechs. The saboteur commandeered it and sent out an override. The only remaining puzzle piece is why. Why go through all this trouble to eliminate a handful of isolated refugees? Yes, that relay tower in the rear of the camp was clearly not built by the refugees, but stolen from the Protectorate, which likely means that they were Protectorate as well. The refugees must have used it to listen in on Protectorate communications, then sold what they learned to Sub Rosa. After the Vox Relay's recent destruction, High Command would have ordered a security sweep of all communication systems. This outpost's relay would have returned a signal. Upon learning of this camp's existence, they'd have dispatched a sentinel to cross off any would-be traitors. Hence the destruction we bear witness to. I admire your enthusiasm, but these refugees were traitors to the Protectorate, though I still believe there was a solution here beyond complete annihilation. Now with that finished, Hold. Some things approach. Be ready. I suspect someone has disapproved of our inquiry. Think the machines return, bent on eliminating any stragglers.
Oh. Oh.
Things take time, Commander. Plasma tolerances exceeded.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
That was a hardy engagement. You held your own admirably. These automechs will never be used to perpetrate such heinous acts again.
Da. Jetzt?
I believe we're at the end of our investigation. The prospect of sharing our findings with the broker isn't terribly appealing, but we've little choice. I will locate my wretched Sub Rosa transport and return to Free Market Station. Pleasure fighting beside you. Be sure you return to Free Market Station to debrief with me. Despite our work here, I somehow doubt the broker would grant an audience to me alone.
Okay. Kehre zum Barkeeper zurück, guck mal. Können wir daher noch. 2 Kompressionsspulen. So.
Cogitate before you agitate. Violence and hostility within Matriarch's mercy.
Ja, Niki. 100 noch. Ah, vielleicht findet man da was.
Architect, I hope this does not turn back into an active war. This is the Order's anti-air control center. Architect, I hope this does not turn back into an active war.
Lass mich in Ruhe. Bleibst du draußen?
My apologies. My work requires a rather high amount of focus, and as such, I'm unable to engage in idle chatter.
Was? ist nichts zu dem, was ich brauche. Ah, wo findet denn sowas noch? Muntermacher, ja, der Muntermacher. Ja. Ich werde nur spulen.
Earth Directorate is lucky to have you, Niles. They need people like you in their organization. You're the rare variable that can actually make a big difference.
Thank you, Marisol.
Wenigstens tagsüber.
Earth Directorate ain't perfect, but they did right by me once. I know they can still do right by a lot of folks. In the meantime, I aim to help those who need help. If I'm lucky, maybe I'll even get the chance to send some greedy robber barons back to their boardrooms dripping in red.
You remind me of me at your age, dear. Dewy-eyed and deadly, and quite good at bloodthirsty double entendres.
Da ist noch einer. Okay. Nicht da, okay. Was zur Hölle? Ah, guck an. Guck an. Ah. Ist ja cool, aber keine Spule. Biomasse. Hm. Hä? Achso. Jo. Na, wurscht. Ach Gott. So, bei aller Liebe. That's it for today.